Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining my channel. This is Rocky and I have a really quick video for you today. It's all about beauty. Let's get right into it. So first I'm going to start out with one of my faves, and I need to make a confession. I feel like for as long as I've been doing YouTube videos, and anytime beauty and fragrance came up, I would say, I hate gourmand. I don't like gourmand fragrances, and gourmand means things that smell like food. So whether it be fruity or sweet, vanilla, cakey, syrupy, rummy, any of the things that you could consume, either, eat it, drink it. I wasn't feeling that for my fragrance for my body. However, all of the, fragrance influencers on wherever have all been talking about Tom Ford's cherry line of fragrances. And that's, there are lost cherry, smoked cherry, and electric cherry. And I'm like, who wants to walk around smelling like cherry candy? But I gave in, and Dossier gives you, and I talk about Dossier all the time because I love being able to test their fragrances. They have a replica of Lost Cherry. And so I decided, you know what? Let's see what it's all about. If I don't like it, it only costs me, 30, 40 bucks as opposed to 300 bucks. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Now, when I tell you, I've been wearing this fragrance on repeat, regularly. I'm not even kidding you. Like every day, even sometimes to bed. Like, I love this fragrance so much. The cherry is there. I mean, it's cherry, but it's not like a childlike candy kind of cherry. It's a Amareno cherry that you find in your drinks at the bar type cherry with all these other fragrances that zhuzh it all up. One thing that surprised me about loving this is the fact that it has jasmine. And I've always not been, and didn't know until recently, a white or yellow floral person. But if it's blended well, in which this one is done really well, I guess I like it. So I loved it so much. I've gotten it twice. I've ordered another, quote, Lost Cherry. They call it Ambery Cherry at Dossier. So if you're not a gourmand person and you're like, but you want to try something new, this is one that I would recommend. It's blended very beautifully. And based on my experience with Dossier, they really get these scents pretty close, pretty spot on. So if you like the Lost Cherry, you'll like this. And if you decide that you want to glow up and get the Lost Cherry after having this, I think you can feel comfortable knowing that they're similar in the scent profile. Now the next one is not a repeat. I did want to try something a little bit different. This one is called Gourmand Patchouli, but it's a replica of Thierry Mugler's Angel. And a lot of influencers talk about this Angel. They're like, this is the one to have. If you want to get you a man, this is the one. So I was like, let me try it. Let me see what's up with it. Already, just from taking the cap off, there's something nostalgic about it. I'm not sure what it is. It has mandarin berries, passion fruit, patchouli, honey, plum, and caramel, vanilla, and cocoa. Sounds like it's going to be very gourmand. But there's something chantilly lace. So I can see why a lot of people have this in their collection. It actually has a quite classic smell to it. Something that I could imagine like my mom wearing when I was growing up or something. Like, it's something very classic about this. I don't know when Angel was made, and if I had to guess when Angel was made, it was probably in the 80s, 90s, probably in the 90s. Because it's giving me like, childhood type smells. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily me. It has somewhat of a mature vibe. Not saying that I ain't mature, because I am a woman of a certain age, but it's just, I don't know if it's for me. So I'll test it on the skin, and I'll get back to you and let you know, because sometimes when you test it on the skin, it actually turns out to be quite beautiful. And lastly, I could not let an ordering cycle go by without trying yet another one of their beautiful candles. So this one is a replica of YSL's Black Opium. I actually like the YSL Black Opium fragrance. It has mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice, jasmine, orange blossom, cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. Now, if you'll notice those middle notes, jasmine and orange blossom, white florals. Typically don't like them, but it's done well. It's done very well. This is gorgeous. Listen, for what you would normally pay for a candle, like think about even like your Bath and Body Works candles. They cost about this much. But this one is made with, you know, the best essential oils and things like that. The things that you will find in your designer fragrance candles and stuff like that. I think it's worth the purchase. But yes, this is beautiful. This next thing is along the long journey and path of me trying to find a nice natural deodorant. I gave up deodorants quite some, well, regular deodorants that have aluminum and the whatever, all the things that are considered carcinogens. I've given those up a long time ago, and it's been a really long journey trying to find something that works well for me. As of late, I've been using Madame Lemmy, Lemey, Madame Lemy's powder, deodorant powder, and it works wonderfully, with the exception of the fact that it's very, very messy. It's powder, so you put it in and it falls back down and puff and all of that. And I've spilled the container several times, wasting most of my products so many times. So I'm like, there has to be a better way. While I love it, and I could probably use it as a supplementary product in summer and stuff like that, but I'm not feeling the messiness of it. So I've been seeing 1,000,001 commercials for Lume. I'm sure you guys have seen this. This crazy woman gets on talking about how she puts it all over the place, including her buttocks. So it's a body deodorant line, and you can use it on your body, your armpits, your privates, wherever you feel like you need some extra boost. And I don't necessarily need full body care, but I was looking for the deodorant. And with this this first order that I made, I decided to do a kit that includes a bunch of things. And you'll see here, and hopefully I can do a cutaway so you can see it a little bit better. But it comes with the whole body deodorant bar. Here, it comes with a triple milled soap, which is here. And I don't really use bar soap, but whatever. Then there's a acidified body wash. And then there's a whole body deodorant that's an invisible cream. And I got the peony rose scent, and I love peony and I love rose. I have already cracked open the deodorant to try this, and it doesn't necessarily smell like peony, nor does it smell like rose, which is fine. I just want to know, does it work? And it says it has 72-hour control. So what I will say about this is the fact that it works. First and foremost, I will say it works. Secondly, though, it doesn't smell pretty, if that makes sense. Deodorants, you know, they're powdery, they're whatever it says, lemony, whatever it is that usually is labeled as the fragrance on there, it usually smells like that, and it gives you that vibe throughout the day. Like, I got this scent, and you can kind of smell it, and it works well with your lotion, and it works well with your perfume, all of that. Not Lume. It's an odd, off-putting kind of a smell before you even put it on. That's my only gripe about it. Secondly, it's expensive, but all the natural deodorants are expensive, so I'm going to discount that part, because across the board, whether it be my powder or deodorants or anything I've had, it's expensive. But I'm going to use it because I bought it. But the other thing that concerns me about this, and I'm not sure if it's been coincidence or what, but I might be sensitive to it as well. And that's been my other struggle. Part of the reason why I went natural is because deodorant started to irritate my skin. And I've been struggling to find things that don't irritate my skin. So this I felt to be slightly irritant. And I don't know if it happened to be what I was wearing or whatever the case may be, but I found it to be slightly irritant. So I'll let you know, I'll keep you posted on this one. The verdict is still out. But I want to, and several of you I know are on a natural deodorant, natural product, everything journey. And I've been trying to introduce you to things that as I find them and as I find that they work, I'll let you know about them. So this one, the jury is out. I owe you to come back and let you know how I feel about it. But so far, I've only used the deodorant bar, and I don't know. So I'm going to have to let you know. So that brings us to the end. I am on my way out the door. I wanted to give you something real quick. I have several styling videos coming up soon, so make sure you come back. Make sure you come back to check out the trends for 2023, how to style, how to wear, all the things. And we still have a giveaway that I have not started with you yet. So come back. Make sure you're around so that you don't miss out on the giveaway as well. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with your friends. Give me a thumbs up. Comments down below. Bye.